that's where we're heading. All out there.
Hold on.
Well, there goes a moose. Just started the trip. This is our access point. Can't believe that moose was right there. It's like a welcome sign for the trip. We're going camping! Erin and I are about to start out an 8 or 9 day trip, which starts off with Mount Doom. There's a big climb here and a 900-meter portage overall. It's going to be wet and cold. This trip is going to be unlike any that I've experienced or you've seen. And I know that because it's not a canoe route. It's a series of lakes and creeks that we're trying to connect. It's unlikely that it's been done, at least in recent times.
John's lost a shoe.
I can't find it. I went down under the snow into the mud and I can't find it. Should have got boots. Took my water shoes because they drain well and dry well. Definitely looks like there's ice on the lake. That's a concern.
So there's a bit of a skimming on top of the lake, but nothing we haven't dealt with before. Looks great.
This is pretty incredible. The ice is going out before our eyes. We've been worried about it all month. It's been late spring here in Northern Ontario, and the last of it is melting right in front of our eyes. First cast. What do you think of those cliffs?
They're beautiful. Beautiful.
There's an incredible rainbow around the sun right now. Very cool. This could all fall on us right now. Yeah. That's where we're headed, into the unknown. So we're at portage number 2 here. When I came here last summer, I kind of used this briefly before getting back in the creek, so we'll see what we can do this time. Oh, not much support there. This is where the snowmobilers come in the winter, but as our route progresses, we're going to lose these snowmobile trails. That halo around the sun is just really beaming now. But we are going to have some food before we take the second load. Oh, oh crap. You okay? Yeah. Oh boy. Oh god, you are soaked.
That huge rock just went.
Oh no. We already took the paddles across on the last portage, so we're gonna paddle this part, or pull it anyway. Oh yeah. Made it to the pond on the way to Nelly Lake. It's about halfway between the lakes. Just heading across this little pond and then one more part of the portage before we get to those cliffs on our next lake, which is Nelly Lake. Here it is, Nelly Lake. Probably my favorite lake anywhere. Still got a lot more ice on it.
Amazing.
Look at those cliffs.
Find our way through.
It's too thick. We can't barge through that. There's no way. Well, we've hit a bit of an impasse here. There's pretty thick ice here, several inches if not more. And we cannot plow through that with the canoe. So we're kind of stuck. We can see open water over there. It's only, I don't know, a few hundred meters away, so maybe we can skirt along the shore. So we're gonna see if we can skirt along the shoreline. A few hundred meters should get us back to open water, but this ice is just painfully cold, or the water is painfully cold.
Forward to a fire tonight.
Yep.
Some wool socks.
Yeah.
Dry ones.
Oh. Oh, that's deep.
It's good. I'm back on land for now.
You gotta get out soon, huh? You're gonna get your chills. I'll take a turn.
Okay. They're chill.
Yeah. Erin took a spill up to her life jacket. We're gonna have to get a fire going. Oh, this ice has a bit of force to it. It's gonna hurt my shin. Yep. Okay. Good. We're gonna get there. That's what we're dealing with. We're almost there. More than halfway, I'd say.
We can go there.
Yep. A little hard to steer here. This could puncture the canoe.
Yeah.
You gotta break it. Oh, we're going. We're going.
We're almost there.
So close. We're gonna do it.
I'll see. I'm gonna try my best to break it in front of us.
Okay.
There we go. Let's get the front. It's going. And
Oh,
so am I.
oh. Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay.
Hang on.
Oh boy. I think maybe we'll camp here tonight. Get a fire going.
That's a good idea.
Oh. Actually, hold on. This is a terrible idea.
Hold on. Really? It's stronger than I anticipated.
Hop back in there. Get yourself warm.
Wow, that was an adventure.
Sure was. You did amazing. Great job. That was nuts.
That was nuts.
Let's get a fire going.
Let's do that. Wow, look at this view though.
Moose tracks.
Yep. Erin tracks.
So this is as far as I got on this route last summer. Made a little fire pit here and camped here. It's quite a nice site. We're going to take it for the night just to get a fire going and get dinner in our bellies. We'll clear the portage to the next trail and then just hang out for the evening. It's been a full day. Accomplished plenty today. Oh, it smells good.
Feels amazing already.
Yeah, I bet. It started spitting, so we got the tent down, lickety split. It's time for some dinner. It's a nice campsite. So we're doing non-calzones for dinner. We've got dehydrated onion, tomato, mushroom, bell peppers, and spinach. Just gonna let that rehydrate for a bit on the fire. Lots of neat dead roots here, not the least of which is this loop in this presumably cedar. Oh, actually it looks like spruce. That's pretty cool. Veggies are ready, they smell delicious. And now we're just toasting and spritzing the naan. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. You gotta spritz and toast it first or it's not the same. So the toasted side now goes on the inside and the other side will get toasted while all of this is heating up. Pizza sauce, sriracha. Whoop, that's plenty. Cheese, not too much or it's just gonna overflow. And the veggies. Cheers.
Cheers.
Well
My
earned.
fingers. My fingers. How's that not burning you?
I don't care right now. Oh, it's good.
Yep, well done. Well done, sir.
Oh, those dehydrated veggies just
They're
heaven.
amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Some Italian wine.
Fine Italian.
Thanks, Bill.
Cuisine for the night.
Makes you feel human again. Only one left. We're gonna have to share it.
Ow!
Oh, the pan?
The pan!
Oh no!
It's okay. Oh, you got me. We're gonna have to share.
Did I get you or did you?
Your hands are on the pan. Okay, move back. Okay.
Delicious.
Well with the burn.
Oh, I could eat 2 more. More wine.
Yeah.
We had a lovely supper, feeling a lot more human now. And we are just hiking over here to where we intend to go tomorrow. We're going to clear the portage. That's our site right over there. So it's just a little stroll down the shoreline. When I came here in the summer, this was a dense forest. It was just like a rainforest. And now I can see that there's a bit of a trail here. Actually, it looks more like a creek right now, but that's going to help a lot. The route is just covered in these prickly little branches. They're not that bad, but they're not pleasant either. I'm trying to clear them out. Here we go. Lacobeer Lake. Beautiful. Wow. So calm.
Wow. Look at this beach.
Nice island out there in the middle. Just calm as can be. We're just admiring the bark on this beautiful birch. So smooth. Perfect. We're finally getting some dry socks and shoes on. How's that feel?
So good. Look at my dead feet.
Yeah, they were pretty
okay.
clammy. They're coming back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they come back pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels amazing. I'm just settling into bed after a successful first day. We had some great portages, some great paddling, a couple of roadblocks here and there, but we made it through with good teamwork, and now I'm pooped, so I'm gonna get to bed. It's about 8:30. Still lots of daylight left, but I'm hoping to be up with the sun tomorrow. John's out for a quick paddle and fish, and then he's gonna come settle in as well.
We slept for 10 hours. It's amazing how much of a dent the first day puts in you. But we better get at her. It feels pretty chilly and windy out there.
Wow.
Ooh.
I love this campsite.
Hear the wind?
That's amazing. Yeah. So our breakfasts are going to be made up of steel-cut oats. I've got some dehydrated blueberries here, which doesn't look like much, but there are a lot of blueberries in there. And we got brown sugar, peanut butter, steel-cut oats, cinnamon, dehydrated banana, and powdered milk. What is it? Cinnamon, powdered milk, brown sugar. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are mixed up in here. I'll pour them in now. Did them separately just to try and combine them so they wouldn't be lumpy. It's hitting the spot. Last night the spring peepers were going. That rushing little stream there. And some birds. It was just like that music you used to fall asleep to.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
It was.
Fell asleep in 60 seconds.
Yeah.
So yesterday we took Wolf Camp Lake where we saw that moose, portaged into Sealy Lake here, up through this creek to the pond and then into Nelly Lake. Camped here, and now we're heading over to Lac Aux Bières. But first we're gonna go hike up the cliffs that we've been looking at for the last 12 hours. I did that last summer and the view was spectacular, so I gotta take Erin up there. And then after Lac Aux Bières, Skipper Lake, Boyer Lake, North Skipper, there, and then the really hard part of the trip begins.
I think there's a bit of a game trail here.
Yeah? Here we go! Look at this! That's Superior out there. That's Sealy Lake, that's the pond. Nelly Lake is down there out of view right now. And that's where we're heading, all out there. What do you think?
Beautiful.
Worth it?
Sure.
Sure. I think Erin only wanted to come halfway up. So that's Lac Aux Bières Lake where we're heading. And then we're heading through a few lakes in here. I think that's Boyer, that visible one there. And I think we're going way up to that one, and then over across to that one, and then back down out of sight here. Funny enough, this north wind has blown all the ice into that end of the lake. We could have walked out to that point there and then been ice free if we'd come in today, but oh well. Part of the adventure.
Whoa! I'm okay.
Back to the bottom, that was quite a mission. Not sure Erin agrees with the choice of use of energy, but she'll be happy we did it later. We're all packed up and we're back on the trail. So we're heading out into Lac Aux Bières Lake now, but we got a bit of a headwind to work with. We're on the leeward side of the lake now, so we're just going to do a little fishing before we head through to the next lake. Oh yeah. These snowmobile trails are really helping us out so far, but we are really cold and tired and can't wait to set up camp, so hopefully gonna blast through another couple of lakes and then set up camp.
We're just finishing up portage and my boot decided to start falling apart, so we've got some tape and I'm just gonna tape it up for now and hope it holds for a bit, and then we'll try and dry it out and do a better job later, but see what we can do. Yeah, I'm in there. Like shin pads.
Yeah. That last portage was clear, but it was almost a kilometer, so we're feeling it. And it's just not a nice day. It's just been pretty nasty, so we're eager to get to camp and set up. Not even gonna fish on this lake.
We are just prepping for one of our toughest portages of the trip. We're leaving Skipper and trying to get into Boyer. It's going to be a really long one, and I'm going to bring you guys along to see. Okay, here we go. The distance is going to be brutal. Trail's not cleared, but we're going to make the best of it. Just kidding, it was a short portage with a cleared trail. It was amazing.
Shame to rush through this lake. It's really pretty. Nice exposed rock and little nooks and crannies.
We're trail hunting right now. We have one more portage left today, and there's supposed to be a snow machine trail that leads to it, which would save us a lot of time and energy, so we're trying to find it. But it says it's in here somewhere. and we're yet to see any signs of it. So we're just gonna walk through and see what we can find. Hopefully it's a little bit more obvious if we get closer. We found the trail and we're just finishing up the last portage of the day. I think I've actually lost track, but I think we've done about 6 today. So we're pretty excited to be back into Boyer Lake and find ourselves a camp and set up.
Nice. Oh, walleye, nice. Well done.
Yeah.
First fish of the trip.
Right on.
Nice little walleye. Perfect eater too.
I just caught the first fish of the trip. John got it in the net. Taking out the lure. Nice walleye. Oh, he's
Nice walleye.
eggs?
Huh?
What's happening here? Are there those eggs?
Oh, is it? Oh, it's milt. I think it's milt. Squeezing out milt. Okay. Let him go. Let him go spawn. Interesting. He hasn't spawned out yet. The end of May.
Just did.
Oh, good job.
Nice.
Thank you. Here we go. Ah, gilled me. See these gill plates?
Mm-hmm.
They're really sharp. There you go, buddy. Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah.
I thought it was good, like that would be bad.
No, yeah, it's not that bad. Paddled all around the lake, finally found a great little site, which is mostly out of the wind, which is really key for us right now. We are just freezing, extremely hungry. Gonna get some dinner and some clothes on.
It was a wretchedly cold day today, just chilly, no sun, wet from the beginning. So we're finally at camp, shoes on, dry socks, and we're getting a fire going. I'm gonna get some dinner going. And we cannot wait. There we go.
I dehydrated some pineapple, just a little sugar right now. It's really hitting the spot.
Really good. Oh. Much needed.
We couldn't be more excited for dinner tonight. We've got some chili, dehydrated chili, that we've been rehydrating all day in some spare containers. That definitely helped. It's definitely a lot moister. Give them the spit. Here's the appetizer. Garlic bread, cheese, and chili. Oh, it's hot.
It is hot.
Come on, wind.
Oh yeah. It's really good. Another slam dunk.
Badly needed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, John.
Now that we feel human again, I can say that this lake is really beautiful. Really a nice campsite, actually. Pretty good tent pad back there, and lots of firewood back in the woods. But the fact remains that Erin's boot is messed up, and that is a serious problem for us. I have a small amount of super glue and some more Gorilla tape, and that's all we have. That's our only option.
We're popping some sap bubbles. I'm gonna smash that into her shoe too. Tried to heat up the sap on the blade, and it catches fire. Oh, did you seal it?
Yeah.
Huh.
I wiped it on and then I just sealed it to see.
Okay.
And it's holding.
It'll help support the tape anyway.
Yeah. We got our air mattresses filled up. It's starting to rain outside. And so we've got an evening in the tent with a bladder of scotch after a long day.
We just want to conk right out for the night, so we're gonna take some Benadryl with our scotch, which I think is this bright pink one. Pretty sure. Oh. Yeah. Here you go.
Thank you.
Also have itchy eyes because there was a ton of pollen on some of the trees today, and it was just shaking off into our faces. So Benadryl will help. Bottoms up.
Thank you. And down the hatch.
That put us right out. We're completely pooped. Pitter patter of rain is just putting us to sleep. It's 7:30, but we have nothing else we have to do today, and we're good with just falling asleep.
No amount of video footage could capture the difficulty in getting here over the last 4 days, especially the last 2. Pure bushwhacking. But it was all to get to this lake.